on, yo? It's your boy Hard Draw, Draw Thibodeau. Here to do these how-to videos for y'all, man. Hard Draw DIY, man. Today we're gonna be working on the brakes of a 2011 Chevy Impala. 2011 Chevy Impala. We're doing the front and rear brakes. Both brakes are pads. I got a little news for y'all. Got the airplanes flying over, but hope y'all can hear me. So I'm gonna walk you through how to change your brake pads, man. Pretty much the same on any car. Sometimes your tools may change, but for the most part, the process is all the same. All right, get everything together. Got my jack, C-clamp, tool set. You also need your jack stands. I'm about to get those. Make sure you have your jack stands. Never leave your car up on the jack. I always have jack stands under it. I don't know about you, but I need my legs. All right, let me get everything set up. We'll be right back. All right, got my jack stand, as you can see, one on both sides. All right. Now, when it comes to jacking your car up and taking the wheel off, you're gonna have to break the lug nuts. It's these 5 on your rim, on your wheel. Breaking them means you're gonna have to pop them off. Well, break them, unscrew them. So you have to leave your car on the ground. Do not lift your car all the way up, or your wheel will just be spinning. You're gonna need some weight on the tire, so it sits still and be able to break the bolt. All right. I'll show you in just a second. Now, the way I have my jack sitting, as you notice, it's in the front of the car. Some cars have a metal frame where you can catch a jacking station and you can jack the car up there. The reason why I'm doing that is so I can get both wheels off the ground. It don't have to go from side to side. Just makes the job a little bit quicker. If not, you would definitely have to use the side of your car. And where I have my jack stands placed, on your car is what they call a jacking station. It's where you will put your jack as well as your jack stands. At least place your jack stands closer to it as possible. Let's see if I can catch this for you. This little groove at the bottom, you see it's been bent a little bit, but this area, it should be like a square area. Some are in the frame, some are in the body. This little area is called your jacking station. It's right behind your front tire, right in front of your rear tires. This is where you put your jack as well as your jack stands. Now, you know where to place your jack and your jack stands if you have to jack the car from the side, but like I said, today we're going from the front. And that this car actually has a metal frame. It has a metal crossbar that we're able to lift the car on. So as you can see, I have it up slightly, just enough to break my bolts, or my lug nut, whatever you want to call it. Pretty much what that's doing. I have my 4-way. 4-way is just what it says. It has 4 different sizes. And they're all pretty much measuring in general sizes to fit pretty much any car. This car, perfect fit. When you put your 4-way on, you might feel a little play, but not too much. Never too much. If you feel more than this, as you can see, I'm barely turning it. You see how much it's turning? I mean millimeters of a turn. Any more than that is too much. You have it on the wrong size. You keep trying and find the right size where you barely have any play. All right. As you see, like I said, the car's on the ground, and this will be able to pop your lug nuts. All right, get these wheels off, and let's get to the pads and pick up from. All right, we're back. We got our wheels off. Let's see, we're straight to the pad. This will be your caliper. This is your brake pad. Rotor, lug nut, Alright, see she needs a little work done, but today we just take care of the brake pads. Alright. The tools you're gonna need, of course, your jack and jack stand, as well as a ratchet set or a wrench set, whichever you prefer. You're also gonna need 13 millimeter. Sorry, 13 millimeter. Whether it's a box end wrench or you have a ratchet set, 13 millimeter to take off the bolts that's on your caliper. You have one at the top and you have one at the bottom. Alright, get you set up. So you break this bolt, and you take this caliper off. I'll show you how this works. Alright. Set up on something. There we go. Alright, like I said, there's one bolt at the top, one bolt at the bottom. The left side of the car, you're gonna have to go up. Not really hard to break off, pretty soft. It shouldn't be that tight in the first place. Okay, we got our bolts done. They're usually about the same size, so just sit them to the side. Sit them to the side where you know you won't lose them. That's that. Get our gloves on and take the caliper off. Right. This particular caliper has two pistons. One, two. With that, we're going to use our C-clamp to push those pistons back. This has a little damage there, but that's okay. Still doing the job. Now, a lot of people use a C-clamp. Let me show you what that is. This is your C-clamp. You unwind your C-clamp. The silver part with the thread on it will go inside the caliper. Or, what I like to do, so you won't damage it, is take the old pad off, sit it there. Once you sit it there, you unwind the C-clamp. One part in the back, the silver part with the thread in the front. And you just turn it and squeeze it until you push both pistons all the way back where they sit flush with this rubber seal. Okay? And always inspect your seals, make sure you don't have any leaks in your seals, because that means you're losing brake fluid and that's not good. Alright, get these pistons pushed back and show you the new pads, get them set in. I'll show you how to put everything back. Alright, got a new pad, real last, pretty good, not bad. is our new pad compared to the old one. Show you that. You can see it wasn't too bad. See the difference in the pad. This is your pad where this side here, like I said, she needs the back more than the front, so you can kind of see the difference. She still had about 50% of pad left for the front, but we're changing the back, so I told them might as well just change everything, have everything even. That'll be your best bet. Always change everything at the same time, even though your rear pads probably wear out faster than your front because you don't back up as much. But like I say, try to keep them as even as possible. All right. And both your pads fit in the crescent housing, which is this. That's where your pads would sit. That's where they would go in. Okay. So go ahead and set our new pads. And this will be your hardware. If you hear anyone say talking about hardware for the brakes, that's what these are. These little clips. That's what your pads sit in. So you won't get damaged or anything. Alright. Okay. We have our new pads. Hardware. Alright. Get it set in. You see how it looks. I'll be right back and show you how to put everything back together. Alright, we got our pads back in. Front and rear. New hardware on. All we have to do is push our pistons in the caliper back. Place the caliper, screw it back on. And get our wheel back on, and that'll be it. I'm going to set the brake pad and the C-clamp up on the caliper to show you how to push the pistons back. And alright, that's how your C-clamp should look. It's set up on the caliper, pushing the old pad back with both pistons. The reason why I do this is because you can push both pistons back at the same time. Either any other way, or if you do it separately, you're going to have to push one at a time. And one is going to come out slightly, so you're going to have to keep going back and forth until they're both in and sitting flush. Alright, get it pushed in and show you that picture, and then we can put our caliper. Alright, we got both pistons pushed back. Reset the caliper. Uh-oh. Try not to do that. I'm going to tear your lines up. And when you put your caliper back on, put it back the same way you had it. Now, the thing is, you have these bolts. They have a flexible rubber seal in them, or bushing, that flexes in and out. It goes in and out with the pressure of the brake when you push it. Make sure you have the bolt housing on your caliper where your bolt goes into. Make sure it's pushed back so it can slide right over it. That's what your bolt is going to go into. Now this part here, it turns. So when you're tightening your bolt, you might want to find something to hold it tight, or you can hold it with your hand while you're tightening up your bolt on your caliper. We'll go ahead and get this first one started. I'll show you what I mean. Kind of line your hole up. Okay. You can see, I'm trying to do this with one hand and hold this camera, but get it. Huh? And there you go. You can start your thing. It's like, there you go. Brake pads are changed. Again, when you put your wheel on, always go in the star motion, cross pattern, so you won't have a wheel off, never in a circular motion. And when I get the rest of them on, I'll show you how to pump the brakes and make sure everything is tight. And take it for a test drive, and that should be it.